Today we're at the Stockley Junction travelling systems inside the U-Trough of the East Flyover. The U-Trough is a box system we're setting up running along parallel to the railway. So behind me you can see we've just poured a section of wall and the traveller is ready to move along to the next section. The formwork traveller is set up to enable us to run all the formwork beside the railway. It enables the railway to stay open and combine the whole system in one unit. Formwork traveller is two parts. It's got the rebar gantry at the front of it, with the shutters behind it. It runs on rails and wheels and it's pulled by some hydraulic turfers. We're running on a 6-day cycle at the moment, pouring 11 metre sections. The south wall stands at about 6 metres, with the north wall running up from 6 to 8 metres. So once we've struck the wall behind us, we'll move the gantry forward 11 metres. The shutters are all contained with that, so it'll close up. And in front of that, the rebar is being installed, ready for the next pour. So typically it takes a couple of days to close up the shutters. All the concrete's poured from within the gantry. So following that, it's struck after a couple of days and cycled forward.
One of the features on the travelling formwork is that the ties can be installed from one side using a specially fabricated captive nut system. This is because the access on one side of the formwork is limited, and also a speed benefit is also achieved. The wheel can move along the axle of the wheel unit to provide lateral movement to and from the wall to take out any discrepancies between the rail track and the wall being constructed. Here I'm stood between the concrete wall being constructed and the wall formwork. The wall formwork is in the struck position prior to the traveller being moved. This is the 10th pour using the same formwork, and as you can see, the finish is still of a high standard, requiring minimal remedial work.
So we're now at the north traveller. As previously mentioned, we're at the south wall. This traveller is a little bit different to the south, with a different environment. It's actually considerably bigger than the south. These two travellers, following on to the next stage of the project, will be adapted for a third traveller in the centre of the railway that's going to be running down 2 live lines.